One of the greatest music artists of all time, Bob Marley, released the song Three Little Birds in 1977. This song was a symbol of love, perseverance, and hope for people across the world, regardless of their backgrounds and struggles. We are those three little birds. I'm bird number one, who was once free to soar through the sky, head in the clouds, wind through my wings, as the sun kissed my skin through the perfectly placed patterns etched into my feathers like ancient tattoos telling stories of my ancestors. Yes, I was once free, until the bullet left the barrel from the smoking hot nostrils of a hunter and bit through my skin where the sun once kissed it. I fell to the earth, a fallen angel denied their place in heaven, to be owned as property of man, held captive for my captivating beauty, caged and clipped, unable to fly again. We are those three little birds. They are bird number two, the most powerful bird in the sky. They stretch their wingspan as broad as the horizon, casting shadows on those beneath them. We are all beneath them, and supremacy will keep them on top. They say, I come from this land, I am native. Unlike birds of your kind who immigrated on slave ships, face it, you will never make it on this land. I am the all-seeing power with this bird's eye view, and birds like me are the only birds I view to be part of this land, unlike birds like you. For birds like you, I couldn't give a flying flock. If I had it my way, you would all die and rot. Yes, we are those three little birds. You are bird number three, neither caged nor free. You can fly where you please, but you are still not free, and never will be, until every single flock in your flock is. Yet you sit on the fence, afraid of what your beak might tweet, comfortably perched on the border between pastures, dividing different shades of green. The grass is always greener when it's colonized. We are those three little birds, the oppressed, the oppressor, and the powerless bystander. And no matter where you have flown from or where you build your nest, we all have the potential to fly without limits. You see, when Bob Marley wrote that song in 1977, he imagined a world where all three birds sang together harmoniously, spreading the message of love and unity. We are all birds. We feed our children with what we digest. And if we are fed hate, our children are fed the same. That's a future generation fueled on hate. And if hate is what you know, then hate is what you project. Just as a pistol shoots the bullet that you load it with. And the same goes for love. The cycle doesn't need to be broken. It needs to be fixed. We need love.
Sometimes I feel like I am standing on a ceiling, and then you have me lower than the floor. If you could understand the way that I am feeling, then you could understand my thoughts. So make me whole, Give back what you stole from me, pay me what you owe, and release your hold on me. Oh, how I long to be free. This is not the life which I see. The same dream as a king that I dream. The same dream as a king that I dream. I'm trying to turn this nightmare to a dream. I'm trying to put this part of history to sleep. The same dream as a king that I dream. The same dream, but for now it's scars on black hands, charred up black lands, burned by a spark that was caused from a lash landing. And in our hearts we will hold you till we fly high with you in the, or go down by a crash landing. See, we can ask but we'll never know exact damage. No, see, I was taught, don't throw no stones if the walls of your home is only glass padding. Understand my DNA was home to fat palaces, but it seems like history, it doesn't wish to teach that we had kings and queens, and we had chiefs of tribes. The pyramids still reach for the sky, and our medicine would keep you alive. We had the universe's first universities, where they cared about your knowledge, not your first degree. But I don't believe that it's died, I'm still a believer of life. Someone please tell the king that your dream's still alive. Royalty, 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 royalty. I swear I'm royalty, 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 royalty. Yeah, I know I'm royalty, 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 royalty. Royalty, 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 royalty. Look, they gave chains and whips, which we changed to gold chains, and ranges for whips, which we see with our eyes. And that melanin skin was treated as a disease. But when you're kissed by the sun, it's only feeding you life. And when a king reached out and shared his vision and dreams and his beliefs, he wanted you to reach for the sky. I still dream and will dream that same dream, long as my heart still beats and still keeps me alive. See, the blood in my veins is no blood of a slave. A free man, I stand with my people in pride. See, the blood in my veins, it came from kings and queens and pharaohs and chiefs of tribes. Now I was almost reduced to believe in a lie, but the truth seems to glow like the moon in the night. And you can choose to know there's always room in the side. I hope you don't mind me speaking my mind, but sometimes I feel like I am standing on a ceiling, and then you have me lower than the floor. If you could understand the way that I am feeling, then you could understand my thoughts. So make me whole. Give back what you stole from me, pay me what you owe, and release your hold of me. Oh, how I long to be free. This is not the life which I see. The same dream as a king that I dream. The same dream as a king that I dream. I'm trying to turn this nightmare to a dream. I'm trying to put this part of history to sleep. Same dream as a king that I dream. Same dream. Royalty, 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 royalty. I know I swear I'm royalty, 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 royalty. Oh, royalty, 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 royalty. Let me tell you I'm royalty, 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 royalty. Let me tell you I'm royalty, 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 royalty. Yeah, we are royalty, 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 royalty. Royalty, 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 royalty. Listen, I'm royalty, 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 royalty. Yeah, royalty, 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 royalty. My blood is royalty, 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 royalty. Yeah. Royalty, 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 royalty.
We could always come together, and on this same ground we walk, or we could always walk together. We're different but the same, you and I, you and I. Yes, we're different but the same, you and I, you and I. We got so much to gain, you and I, you and I. Yes, we're different but the same, you and I, you and I. The reason why is better than me, I can tell you stop it. I no wanna come across like I no really care. Oh Lord, the reason why is better than me, I can tell you sorry. I no wanna come across like I no really care. My people are hurting. We have some pain and some scars to remind us. Still carrying a burden. Can't say the past is the past if it's beside us. So heal this burning if we don't move back from where we stand. We must keep learning in hopes that one day we will understand. We will understand. Tell you stop it. I no wanna come across like I no really care. Oh Lord, the reason why is better than me, I can tell you sorry. I no wanna come across like I no really care. Oh Lord, the reason why is better than me, I can tell you stop it. Come across like I don't really care. Oh Lord, the reason why better than me, I can tell you sorry. I don't wanna come across like I don't really care.
Just like Cupid intended, ripe like cherries and perfect to kiss. See what you're missing cause you're walking blind. But you'll find future times. You are the family, the work's mine, yeah. I'm the color of your favorite thing. Sweet just like it, chocolate's the shade of my skin. Underneath it, you and I are just the same. Yeah, our blood runs to and from the heart, just the same. Yeah. Oh, 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 oh. Yeah, if I was king, just what you need to be mended, cause me and mine take you as you are. But you don't understand just where you came from. But you'll find all this time that people travel far and wide, yeah. I'm the color of your favorite thing. Sweet just like it, chocolate's the shade of my skin. Underneath it, you and I are just the same. Yeah, our blood runs to and from the heart, just the same. Because there's always a cause and effect. And maybe it's time to reflect, to put yourself in check. Cause you know the things you do, the things you say, the way you act has consequences. I don't expect the sea to change overnight. Here's a warning, cause and effect. Give a little more, maybe say a little less. Cause every utterance has a cause and effect. Give a little more, maybe say a little less. Cause every utterance has a cause and effect. I'm the color of your favorite thing. Sweet just like it, chocolate's the shade of my skin. But underneath it, you and I are just the same. Yeah, our blood runs to and from the heart, just the same. I'm the color of your favorite thing. Sweet just like it, chocolate's the shade of my skin. But underneath it, you and I are just the same. Here our blood runs to and from the heart, just the same. I'm the color of your favorite thing. Sweet just like it, chocolate's the shade of my skin. But underneath it, you and I are just the same. Yeah, our blood runs to and from the heart, just the same. Yeah, cause and effect. Won't you give a little more? Cause and effect. Give a little more, maybe say a little less. Yeah, oh, cause and effect. Yeah, cause and effect. treat me like a fool. I don't see it as a possibility, no. 'Cause I am not your fool. There's a ship with my name on it, but I'll take you with me if I set foot on it. Let them do to you what they do to me. If we hit dry land, if we hit the sand, see how it hurts. Your plan of work works on you. Can you feel it too? Catastrophe. I'm gonna lay it on you like you laid on me. I'm gonna lay it on you. Yeah. Yeah. I guess you think it's simple for me to just let you make the rules. But my confrontational ability says push back and fool the fool, yeah. My history says black on it, but the books, baby, but you can bet on it. Can't erase nature's ways if you hit dry land. 'Cause black was first to stand. See how it hurts? Your plan of work works on you. Can you feel it too? Catastrophe. I'm gonna lay it on you like you laid on me. Lay it on you, yeah. Yeah, yeah. I'm gonna lay it on. Oh, when winter comes, you're gonna feel the cold touch on my hand, on your soul as you think about the things you've done. Because the color of my skin don't turn you on, and as reality steps in, watch it as it steps on your dreams. Then you'll know how it feels. Yeah. See how it hurts? Your plan of work works on you. Can you feel it too? Catastrophe. I'm gonna lay it on you like you laid on me. I'm gonna lay it on you, yeah. Yeah, yeah. I'm gonna lay it on. I'm gonna lay it on you, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. It's time to celebrate. It's time to celebrate. We got no room for hate.
Come on.
It's time to celebrate. It's time to celebrate. It's time to celebrate. Hey, we got a long way to go, but it's time to celebrate just how far we've come. There'll always be highs and lows, but the time is now, so let's bring out the sun. We've got a long way to go. Look how far we've come. There'll always be highs and lows. Let's bring out the sun. Yeah. Let's bring out the sun. Let's be our own summer. Let's bring out the sun. Let's be our own summer. It's time to celebrate. It's time to celebrate.
Come on.
It's time to celebrate. We got no room for hate. No. It's time to celebrate. It's time to celebrate. Yeah, yeah. It's time to celebrate. Let's bring out the sun. Let's be our own summer. Let's bring out the sun. Let's be our own summer. Hey, it's time to celebrate. It's time to celebrate.
Come on.
It's time to celebrate. We got no room for hate. No, no, no. It's time to celebrate. It's time to celebrate. It's time to celebrate. We got a long way to go, but it's time to celebrate just how far we've come. There'll always be highs and lows, but the time is now, so let's bring out the sun. We got a long way to go. Look how far we've come. There'll always be highs and lows. Let's bring out the sun. Won't you fly with me? Touch the sky with me. Won't you fly with me? Touch the sky with me. Won't you fly with me? Touch the sky with me. Won't you fly with me? Touch the sky with me. Touch the sky. Let's look to the future and prevail. Let's look to the future and prevail. Let's look to the future and prevail. Let's look to the future and prevail.
All those in favor say aye.
Let's look to the future and prevail.
All those in favor say aye. All aboard on the train to the future, looking at the future with an aim of a shooter. We connect like the waves of a router. Feel the waves and the bass gonna move ya. They're gonna move ya. If we wanna prevail, we need leaders moving like Marcus, Malcolm and Luther. Sprinkle a little bit of Marley for the flavor. Say aye if you're all in favor. Keep the streets clean like we street sweepers. We freedom writers writing with reason, fighting for freedom. I'm a peacekeeper, knee deep in greatness. We greatness makers. We ain't stopping at all, they can't shake us. This one's for all of the future prevailers. This one's for all of the movers and shakers. If you're in favor, you know what to say, cuz.
Look to the future and prevail.
All those in favor say aye.
Let's look to the future and prevail.
All those in favor say aye.
Let's look to the future and prevail.
All those in favor say aye.
Let's look to the future and prevail.
All those in favor say aye.
Yo, let's take it back to basics. Way before the money and tax and pay slips. Way back in time we were Homo sapiens, meaning wise man if we translate it. Wise then, we should be wizards now. But it seems our intelligence withered down. I moved backwards from our predecessors, but to keep progressing we should heed the lesson. We're wiser than this, lest we forget it. Let's try to exist with a deeper message. This life is a gift, let's see the blessing. We're the same, you and I, let's feel connected like iPhones and chargers. I hold a part of you in my heart, cause I know your darkness, I know your pain. We've got the spark for you to glow again. Hey,
let's look to the future and prevail.
All those in favor say aye.
Let's look to the future and prevail.
All those in favor say aye.
Let's look to the future and prevail.
All those in favor say aye.
Let's look to the future and prevail.
All those in favor say aye. Like F-U-T-U-R-E, future. F-U-T-U-R-E, future. F-U-T-U-R-E, future. F-U-T-U-R-E, future. Look, life's tough, but I'm much tougher. That's why I came through with my brothers. We had to nice it up for ya. Drop some rhymes that's hot like summer. I got the soul of a winner.
that's why I came through with my sister. We had to nice it up with ya. Drop some cold flows like it's winter.
But seasons come and seasons go.
We've got vibes to feed your soul.
We've begun to lead this road, so
Feed your mind and see your growth.
free your mind and seize control.
We provide the freedom zone for you to
Reach the skies and dream of hope for you to
feel it like what the future holds.
Let's look to the future and prevail.
all those in favor say aye.
Let's look to the future and prevail.
All those in favor say aye.
Let's look to the future and prevail.
All those in favor say aye.
Let's look to the future and prevail.
All those in favor say aye.
They say it's a small world, and I'd agree with that. Small spaces can often feel confined and tight. Claustrophobia is the fear of small spaces, where the sufferer can feel as though the walls are closing in on them. They can experience shortness of breath, and it can become hard to breathe, like a shackle tightening or a knee pushing down on your neck. It shouldn't be this hard to breathe. It shouldn't be this hard to live. So please, let's open up our hearts and make room for love. Because the world might be small, but there's enough room for each and every one of us to feel love. So let's feel it. Equality is our birthright, and there is no equality until every living being matters.